This is Kutztown Live. You can listen back to any of our episodes of Kutztown Live by going to Spotify and searching Kutztown University Radio. And now, your hosts of Kutztown Live.
Welcome to Kutztown Live here on the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR, and it is our bi-weekly segment with Lori from the Northeast Berks Chamber, and today she has not one, not two, but three guests. I think that might be the most we ever had in one chamber segment. So
it is.
Yep. Congratulations with that, Lori. I'll let you take it from here. Take it away.
All right. Thank you so much, Mike. Today, our focus is on our upcoming virtual chamber dinner. And typically at this time, in fact, this very week during the year, we are organizing and planning for our annual dinner. And that's typically and always held in person at a venue somewhere around our Northeast Berks service area. Due to the pandemic, we made the decision to pivot and host a virtual chamber dinner. And that dinner will be coming up on Friday, October 16th from 6 to 8:30. And as part of the planning for this event, we've been able to incorporate some really interesting and fun elements to our dinner, as well as some face-to-face interaction, support of local businesses, and support of our chamber scholarship funds for students who graduate from one of our Northeast Berks school districts and then enroll at Kutztown University. Today I have three special guests with me. Two of those guests are our chamber sponsors for the entertainment. We have Ellen Overcast of Dream Vacations Main Street Getaways in Kutztown. We also have Sherry Christman from Elite Business Solutions in Hamburg. And these ladies are actively involved in the chamber, and they've graciously decided to sponsor or underwrite our entertainment for our first virtual chamber dinner. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. We also have another special guest with us today, and we'll be talking to her in a few minutes. Her name is Jaynes. She's not only an actor Without a Cue Productions, but she's also the Director of Business Development. Without a Cue is coming to us today from the greater Philadelphia area, and we're going to talk about how we're going to incorporate a very live and dynamic murder mystery into our virtual chamber dinner. Let's start with you, Sherry. I just mentioned that you're the owner of Elite Business Solutions. You're one of our sponsors, but you're also the chair of our event planning committee. So why don't you share with our listeners some of the fun and exciting details of this upcoming event?
Thank you. It's really exciting. We moved it to Friday night, as Lori said. It's on October 16th. And because it's all virtual, we're trying to do some fun things. So a group of us are going around to the local restaurants that are participating as restaurants and doing some little promo videos that will be aired, I guess, on the different social media platforms. But we're having a great time doing those, and we look forward to the reactions of others. We also are doing in-person delivery of swag bags for the ticket purchasers. So that should be fun because some of us have agreed to dress in costume for that as well. And it's 1920s themed, so it's going to be fun. And then Without a Cue Production, their murder mystery, it's always a great time. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Now, speaking of the murder mystery, we have someone on this call who's very familiar with the murder mystery.
Oh, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, can you hear me okay?
I think we have an interloper in our interview.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Eventually, you are all going to be at the Rotten Club, the hottest Zoom speakeasy in town. My name is Certain Demise, headline and singer of the club and wife to Early Demise, the owner of the club. And we hope you can join us on Friday, October 16th, virtually. You're going to get to meet Beth Breathless, another singer at the club, and who I'm pretty sure is having an affair with my husband. She'll be there. along with Bart Flirt, our MC for the evening, who has a bit of a gambling problem, and also Hans Off, our faithful maitre d', who possibly has a very complicated past. Let's just say I caught him juggling knives in the kitchen one night. Oh, and gossip has it that some shenanigans are gonna go down October 16th, and Mr. Big, the man who's been funding our speakeasies, may even make an appearance. And when he's in town, mystery with the splash of murder tends to follow. And you, that's right, you. If you're listening right now, I'm talking to you. If you like to be entertained, if you like to laugh, if you like to catch a crazed killer and bring about some justice, then I highly recommend you join us. Oh, wait, I gotta go. I think Hans just dropped a knife while juggling, and I'm hoping it didn't land in one of the waiters again. See you October 16th.
Well, I know I have my reservations. It sounds very dramatic. It really does, and mysterious. Thank you, Certain Demise.
Oh, well.
You know, Certain Demise is here in real life is Jaynes.
Oh, yeah.
And
Hey, everybody. Yeah, Certain, she had to leave, but I'm here now to talk all about Without a Q Productions, the company itself.
Tell us all about it, Jen.
Sure. So as you said earlier, I'm the Director of Business Development for Without a Q Productions. We're a company that has been in business for around 20 years now. We have been providing, indoor fantastic entertainment for folks. And when COVID happened, we decided to expand what we do. We expanded into the virtual realm and also outdoors as well. So now we produce outdoor entertainment and also virtual entertainment. So that way we can keep providing entertainment that is safe and that our audience can feel comfortable actually coming out to. Some of the newest shows that we have right now that are in development or are currently being performed are our walking mystery tours that we have at Peddler's Village right now, every weekend, running through now until the first weekend of November. We have those happening at Peddler's Village right now, and they're a blast. They're family friendly. They're safe in terms of outdoor entertainment, so I highly recommend those. They're a blast. And we also have our virtual murder mysteries, which I know Ellen, Overcast, has played a number of them. And those are great fun. We had one client call them like happy hour with a purpose. So if you're all getting together for a happy hour virtually anyway, why not solve a mystery at the same time? So 10 folks, they all get characters, and we have themes such as murder on the Titanic, Deadly Housewives, and Murder at Shady Pines. And I recommend that one if there are any Golden Girls fans out there.
Well, that sounds fantastic. I know that because you're participating in our chamber dinner, I've been following you on social media, and I've seen the Cape May, walking tours, as well as Peddler's Village. And anyone who visits your social media platforms or your website will have a chance to check out a video to get a taste of what you do. Why don't you share with us your contact information for Without a Q Productions so that everyone can check it out?
Of course, we'll do. Our website is withoutaq.com, and that's spelled WITHOUTACUE.com, or you can call us at 267-994-1056 for more information about our upcoming events.
Thank you so much, Jen. Now, you mentioned our other guest on the show today, and that is Ellen Overcast from Dream Vacations Main Street Getaways, one of our active chamber members, one of our entertainment sponsors, and just an all-around ambassador for the Northeast Berks Chamber, and we thank you for that, Ellen. It was you who introduced us to Without a Q Productions, so why don't you talk to us a little bit about some of those in-person performances that you had attended prior to COVID-19?
I've seen Without a Q Productions a few times. So the most recent one was at a local winery in Kutztown, and it was an awesome time. We all dressed, almost everybody in the room was dressed up, and they just do an amazing job. We had a blast. We had a couple of tables of people that came with us, and we had a really good time. And so I actually had signed up for another one, and then obviously COVID happened and everything went virtual. So I have done several of their virtual events, which are a great time. I'm actually planning on doing the next one, which is going to be a girls night out, I think, a happy hour girls night out. You won't be disappointed. It's such a great time. They're very interactive. It's hard to explain, but it's just so much fun, and they just make it fun. Everybody's laughing. It's really a great time if you get dressed up. I would encourage everybody to dress if you can. It's fun to see everybody else in costume, and it helps you get into the role a lot easier. We're actually, if you want to see them live, I plan on doing one of their virtual their live walking tours soon. I would highly recommend that. And we're working on, I'm just going to put a little plug in here, we're working on a murder mystery cruise. So when cruising opens up again, stay tuned for that. We'll have a lot of information, and that's going to be a great time as well. Thanks, Jen. You guys do an awesome job.
Yes, you're so welcome. And we have such a blast doing them. And Ellen's group, they even, for the murder on the Titanic, there was one person that somehow managed to get a teacup to their table to look like it was going sideways, and the stuff was falling off their table as if they were on a ship. So folks get really into it, and they're really creative. And my cat, if you just heard him meow, he sometimes joins me. He enjoys our Zoom mysteries as well.
I have to say, Ellen, I don't know why anyone would not purchase a ticket to this event, because there's no other Zoom speakeasy. Come on. This is a first for our Northeast Berks Chamber. And we're thrilled to partner with our chamber sponsors and Jen and everyone at Without a Cue Productions. So I just want to quickly recap everything that you get with your reservation. Now, an individual reservation is $50, or you can get a virtual table of 8 for $350. Now, what do you get for that $50? First of all, there's a meal that comes with it. And if we were in a live in-person venue, we'd be having a nice dinner, a nice sit-down dinner. But we decided this year to support our local restaurants who have, been challenged by the shutdown of the pandemic. So there are 5 restaurants within the Northeast Berks area that are participating as restaurant partners. Grand Central Tap Room in Fleetwood, K-Town Pub in Kutztown, Madeline's in Fogelsville, the 1787 Brewing Company in Hamburg, and Klinger's at the airport in the Reading area. And so part of your $50 ticket goes toward an option of a meal from any of these restaurants. So with every $50 reservation, you get a full meal. And if you'd like to purchase additional meals to support those restaurants or to sample food from multiple restaurants, you can purchase additional entrees with sides at $30 each. Now, one of our sponsors also mentioned, I believe it was Sherry at the beginning of this call, that there is a swag bag. And the swag bag will be delivered in person to the homes of our attendees by our fundraising planning committee. And our sponsors will be contributing some very nice items to those bags. So you'll have those ahead of time, ahead of the dinner on October 16th. Last but not least, we'll be running a virtual auction the week of the dinner. And we were very successful last year in raising $3,000 and putting 50% of those proceeds into our Chamber Scholarship Fund. So we already have some of our member volunteers making calls, successfully soliciting donations for that auction. And we'll be sharing details about how to get in on the auction in the next week or so. But again, 50% of those proceeds will benefit a scholarship fund that we started for students in the Northeast Berks area. So it sounds like a great time. We've had to pivot with the times, as everyone else has. We're very excited to bring you this live murder mystery. Wear your costumes, have some viewing parties, and even if you're not in the same room or on the same location as some of your friends, you can be put together at a virtual table in one of our Zoom breakout rooms. So actually be together virtually. So there's a lot of opportunity for fun and an opportunity to support your local economy, your local businesses. Please visit northeastberkschamber.com You can easily reserve your tickets. If you have any questions, contact me, Lori D'Onofrio Galli, at 610-683-8860, or email me at ldg@northeastberkschamber.com. Thanks, everyone.